Today's video is not for the motivated. It is for the exhausted. The ones who wake up very tired. The ones who have dreams and ambitions, but they do not have the energy to chase them. The ones who know exactly what they are supposed to do in this life, but somehow they cannot bring themselves to do it. If you are in that category, then this video might change your life. This video is for you. Hello online family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brightstar, and this one is just not another star. This one is beautiful, bold, brave, bright, brilliant, and a little extra. Bright by name, star by nature. Bright by name, bold by purpose. Built from grass to grace, rising through skies and refusing to dim. On this channel, I am not just Brightstar. I am your online bestie. Here we laugh, we shine, and we grow together. Life is too short to dim your light. So if you are here for the lessons, the laughter, or something a little bit extra to brighten your day, you are in the right place. And if you've ever lost your light, I hope you find some of it here. All things bold, all things Brightstar. If you've been following my videos, then you know I have been tired too. The kind of tired, even the things that you love feel heavy. If you've not followed my videos and you're new here, I want to tell you, oh, this girl, this suit is just to fool you. This girl has been, anyway, so I understand. I am here as your friend to tell you that sometimes you will try to do things right and then you end up exhausted. And this kind of exhaustion, you don't even see it coming. And that is why I am saying this video is for you, because even for me, I am the most cautious person, the most caring person. No, the most cautious person, the most conservative person. So I never thought I was gonna reach a point and I end up tired and exhausted. But it happened to me. And if it did happen to me, it can happen to you. And if that happens to you, you should not feel you are lazy. Sometimes you're just overwhelmed with things. And if that happens to you, I want you to know that it has happened to me. I am not still fully recovered, but I am trying to recover, and I want us to do this together. Because let's face this, your life is dependent on you being okay. Your life is dependent on you being okay. When you are not okay, then everything else cannot be okay. So we need you rested, taken care of, even if it's by yourself. We need you to be fresh and to rebuild your energy. And that is what we are going to do in today's video. The truth about exhaustion. Let me tell you something that no one says enough. You are not lazy. You are exhausted. There is a difference. You are not running away from your purpose. You are just overwhelmed and you're carrying too much. Pressure from your business, pressure from your family, pressure from your workplace, pressure from expectations, pressure from people who don't even understand what you're building and who you are as a person outside the outside you that you project to the world. Can you hear me? And sooner or later, that pressure turns into exhaustion. And then the exhaustion lies to you. It tells you, rest today, skip today, you will do it tomorrow. And sadly or not sadly, actually it's sadly, let's just be honest with each other. Sadly, tomorrow turns to next month turns to next year turns to 2 years. And then you find yourself stuck, overwhelmed, anxious. You have a list and a pile of things you're supposed to do, but you're not doing them, and you're stuck, and now you end up depressed and anxious, and you do not know where to start, and your brain gets overwhelmed. And when your brain gets overwhelmed, it just tells you to abandon the whole mission, and so you keep on postponing things and never doing them, and you are exhausted and burnt out, and you start thinking you're lazy. No, you are not. You are not. You're actually exhausted. Why you still have to show up? Let me be honest with you. There will never be a day where everything will be perfect. That day does not exist. There will never be a day where you will find yourself with full clarity, full purpose, full motivation, full direction. That day literally does not exist. So if you're waiting for that day, or you're waiting to feel ready, then you're going to wait forever. The most successful people in life aren't the most motivated. Nope. They are the most disciplined. They show up when they are tired. They show up when they are confused. They show up even when they don't feel like it. Because they understand something very, very powerful. That you do not build your dreams on your best days. No, you don't. You build your dreams on your worst days. You need to understand that. Like, you have to show up even when you're feeling exhausted. You just have to show up for yourself. Like, let me tell you something. Today, I did not feel like doing this video. Nope. I just wanted to sleep. As a matter of fact, okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. But let me give you a short story. Yesterday night, I had this client who stayed over at workplace until 9 p.m. So he had like 10 suits. He had ordered like 10 suits. And so he said he was fasting and he was hungry. So I decided to order for him food. I mean, a client who comes and give you an order for 10 suits, you can just be courteous enough and just buy them something. And so we had dinner, we ate together, and then he left at around 9 p.m. This 9 p.m., it hits me that I had an exam to do. I want to join my master's program, so I had an exam to do online, and it's 9 p.m. So I had to quickly prepare myself, and it's 10 p.m. And then I was in the middle, I don't know what, something put me off. I don't want to say what, but something just put me off. So I wasn't literally happy. So I got in the fridge and took an energy drink and sipped it. And by the time it was hitting me, it's at night, and it's energy drink, I had already sipped it. And it was in my stomach. And I was like, damn, this is about to go down. And I did my exams. It was a timed exam for 2 hours. So I did in 48 minutes. And then I went to sleep. Then I woke up at 2 a.m. I slept at 12, I woke up at 2 a.m. and I was so energetic. It was during the day, and I wasn't sleepy. So today I've been so exhausted. When I don't sleep well, I end up so exhausted. And so it was literally a struggle. So I had to do my videos for my fashion house. I had to do videos for one of my pages online for my, challenges and all that. And I literally didn't feel like it. I had to send for medicine. I was bored for medicine. And I did videos until I was done. I even had to rest in between. So it's it took me a whole day to do 12 short videos for my other platform. And now it's at night, and now I'm alone in the office, and I'm doing YouTube videos. Do you think I feel like doing videos? No, I don't. But I understand something. I have to show up even on my worst days. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You will not feel like it. I am one of the most motivated people in this planet. But funny enough, I find myself some days like today, I'm just, I just want to just stay on bed and just do it another day. But the moment I postpone, I end up doing nothing. So I'm trying to tell you, there is no day that you will find you so motivated. You are going to have 3 or 4 days where you are super motivated, you want to change the world. And then you have 2 days, something happens and you're in your low moments. So you just have to discipline yourself enough to show up even when you don't feel like it. You have to learn to build your dreams even on your worst days, because actually sometimes your worst days are more than your best days. How do you do it when you're exhausted? Let me give you practical steps on how to do it when you're exhausted. Lower the standard, not the commitment. What do I mean? Start, okay, stop telling yourself that I need to do this thing perfectly and tell yourself I just need to show up. Okay? Just start telling yourself today it does not have to be perfect. I just need to show up. So let's say you have a project you're doing or something that you're doing and it's 100%. How about you just show up and do 40%? And if you cannot do 40%, then do 15% or 18%. And if you cannot do 18%, do 8%. Whatever the case, just make sure you do a percentage of whatever mountain that you need to climb, because it will progress somehow. What I would advise you not to do is to not do zero, because zero is where most dreams dies. Zero is where dreams have died. Zero is where dream dies. And you know why I say? Because if you do zero today, tomorrow you'll be tempted to do zero. And then by the time you realize there's no time. I'm gonna give you a practical example with my life. Okay. I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. Always. I've always wanted to be on this platform talking to people and doing stuff. But I am quite ambitious. And when you're ambitious, sometimes your mind tends to play tricks on you. And it has automatically played tricks on me. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, it has played tricks on me. Every time I kept telling myself I need to have 100 videos on YouTube by maybe the end of the year. Then I will not do any video because I'm waiting to be ready. Okay, I want to do it perfectly. I want to come here and inspire you and have my videos go viral because, hey, I have been broke long enough, so I need money to just, I need YouTube to pay me. I need these platforms to pay me. Oh my goodness. Because my bank, if I show you the messages from my bank, I need money. Anyway, so I need to do many videos, and that's like passive income. I don't look at doing videos in social media as my way of earning instantly. No, I just want to pass the knowledge, just be an industry leader, position myself in places I would have not positioned myself. That's why I'm dressed in this suit, Girl has to be. I want to position myself as a thought leader, and I've been trying to do that. But I never used to post any video. I've wanted to do videos since 2017. Before I even got an ID and I became an adult, I wanted to do videos. I kept doing those introductions. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I never, ever completed any. You know why? Because I wanted to do it perfectly. But now, what am I doing? I'm showing up. Hey, sometimes I actually show up in this and then I just record. You will see some of the videos, the outfits are different. That shows I recorded those videos in different days, but I combine them because it's better I do 8%. That's the same thing. I think even if it's writing a book or just doing a big project, you just need to show up daily and do a little bit, just a little bit, 8%. At least 8%, but not zero. Don't let your dreams die. You just do every day, you do a step by step. Then another thing when it comes to my fashion videos, I've always wanted to do my fashion videos, but then I always want to finish a video when I'm doing, I want to finish, if it's a suit, I want to finish a YouTube video. I want to have other social media platform videos. I want to have photos taken because, I wear tailored suits and tailored suits have to be ironed and I have to depend on people to iron for me. So I did not want to just wear tailored suits and now get people ironing it for me. But you know what I've done nowadays? Today I took a rest in between when I felt tired. So it's better you just do it and you have to iron the suits again than not do something at all and just go step by step. And when you make it a part of your routine, you actually get used to it. You do get used to it. And if you're, you figure it like me, you just create an internal background to just do that. So I understand. Just do step by step. And this is what I'm doing here. Today I didn't even feel like doing the video, no? But I decided to just get on the camera, do it. I will review it tomorrow and see if it's a good video to post. If not, I will have done something and I will see how I can polish it to be better. But I'm doing something, and so should you. Get in front of that camera and do something. That channel you've wanted to do for years, do 8% today. Haha. Am I speaking to somebody? Can I hear an amen? Create a non-negotiable minimum. Ask yourself today, what is the smallest thing that I can do that will push my life forward? Write it down. Maybe it can be posting one video, talking to one client, writing one paragraph. Whatever it is, make that one thing your rule and stick to it. No matter how exhausted you are, no matter how busy or crazy your day is, you have to do it. No matter how exhausted you are, that thing becomes your standard. That is how consistency is built. It's just no rocket science. Every day you do that. For me, my example is to become a social media star. I wanted to build something with my name, and I didn't know what to share, honestly. At some point, I think I was really waiting for someone to save me, and they tried. They actually tried to save me. Let me just be honest. I've found people trying to save me, but that saving comes at a cost. So I would always like turn it down. And so I asked myself, how do I become the star I've always dreamt of? And I'm always broke. Like, how do I become the shit? I was like, I just need to be consistent in social media. And so I started posting, like every day I have to post a video. Even if it means I go back to my old videos and repost old videos, I have been consistent for like some months. And I've tried to be consistent for a year plus now. And what that has done is that it took off the pressure of becoming a star. I am just building and 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 building. So that's the same thing. Ask yourself, what is the one thing that if I do can push your life forward? What is it that if you do today can push your life forward? And commit to it. When you're committing yourself at first, it's very hard. But when you make it a rule and a standard and you commit to yourself daily, no matter how exhausted, you remind yourself to do it, it becomes a norm and your brain gets used to it. Like my brain now knows I have to post a video every day. And whether I get views or not, I don't care. But I am showing up, and that's what matters. And so should you. So should you. This is not the time to be discouraged. You've got work to do for the Lord. And you should. I need to learn that song. Detach from emotions. Stop asking yourself, how am I feeling today? And start asking yourself, what needs to be done today? Because you know what? Your feelings change every day, but your purpose doesn't. So you have to shift and detach yourself from emotions. And let me tell you, I've struggled with this one, and I think it almost ruined my whole life. I mean, I am somewhere and I've built something with my life, but I still feel I would be very far if I learn to detach from emotions. I'm a very emotional person. I am very, very emotional person. And most of the time, when I'm going through stuff, I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling sad. I am feeling depressed. Then what do? I turn on the bed and then I sleep. And then I sleep. And then I try to like feel my feelings, and I cry. And then I wake up tomorrow, my eyes are swollen, I have a headache, I cannot do anything. And then I again feel I don't want to go to work, I don't want people to see me with my eyes like this. And then I spiral for like a week, 2 weeks. You see that? Now, if I was changing my perspective and detaching from my emotions, I would be like, what needs to be done today? Clients need to be met. People need to be, my team needs a leader. I need to show up, and then I show up. But I've not been like that. It's a time, last year, it's a time I'm learning to like detach from my emotions. And I've honestly tried. So nowadays, no matter what I'm going through, I detach from that, and I try to do what needs to be done. Case example, I have this family member. I have really been trying to empower her. I'm not going to say who. Because, hey, you have to protect family. But I'm going to give the story. So I've really been trying to empower her where finances are concerned. So I've been like teaching her financial responsibility and stuff like that. But, we still have some conversations here and there where. So now, when I just started doing this video, she left me when I was doing this video. Like, some people were here and they left me when I was doing this video. Tell me why she calls and she says she does not have transport money. And this thing really worked me up because I've tried to empower this person so much. And I've had a conversation with her, and I'm like, you need to tell me in advance when you don't have money or during the day so someone can go withdraw for you. You do not ambush me, because sometimes I've saved my money in locked savings. Like, it needs a process for it to be transferred. And then she does tell me, and she's seen me doing a video, and I was so turned off by that thing. The ideal Brightstar, the typical Brightstar, like 6 months ago, would have now gotten in bed and felt so bad. Like, I'm trying to empower people and they do not see my, But then what I did is that I just hung up my phone. I was so worked up, I had to go to the window. I took a breath. I took a breath in, breathe out, and then I continued doing the video, because what needs to be done, the video needs to be done. How am I feeling? I'm like, I try to give my all sometimes and it doesn't work, so I have to still, do my video. So detach from your emotions. Your emotions are always going to try and protect you and tell you to relax, tell you to not think about it. But I need you to detach and focus on what needs to be done. And I'm really, really trying to do that. And it's hard, but I need to. I still have a long way to go. And so if you're starting, I want to tell you, yes, it's doable, because this girl cries over the minor things. This girl cries over very minor details, but she's working on being a powerful lady. Hey, she's working on being a lady who actually does her work, even when she doesn't feel like it. And I want you to do that. Detach. You don't feel like going to work today, but you need bills. You have bills to pay. Go to work. You don't feel like, writing, but you have a book to publish. Write. You don't feel like doing that music practicals, then you need to sing. Do it. You don't feel like applying for those jobs because you've gotten a lot of rejections. Hey. You've not just gotten your yes, it's waiting for you to apply, so apply for it. You've not had a health checker because you've had a scare. Anyway, yeah, go get checked. I mean, you're good, you're fine. Like, it's just, you just have to be you. And sure. Protect your energy as if your life depends on it, because it does. Some of you are not tired because of work. You are tired because of people. People stressing you, people draining you, people confusing you. You cannot build a powerful life with a drained spirit. Distance is not ego. Distance is not punishment. Distance is self-protection. Protect your energy with all that it gets. And let me tell you something. I know this firsthand, because, oh my goodness, I am a giver, okay? I am a caring person. And the biggest mistake I made while young, I'm still young, but when I was younger, I was carrying everybody with me. I tried to save everybody. Sometimes God gives you a vision. God gives you a journey. God gives you grace. I have grace. Let me tell you, I have grace. And the reason why my business has not gone down until this point is that I have grace. God's favor has been with me. Like, there's a time I've reached the end and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting out of this. There's no way I am getting out of this. I'm closing my business. There's no way. And then God just sends his miracles. Like, I've seen God's grace. God has been with me. And because of it, and because I was helped by people, I wanted to help everybody. And people drain me. People have a way of trying to take advantage if you're kind-hearted and soft-hearted and understanding. And last year, I was super, super exhausted. And I felt the problem was my business, because remember, I had this belief that I could not run a business because I am a giver. And I feel like business is supposed to be run by stingy people, because business needs you to save every profit, and but I am not like that. So I kept feeling I can't run a business. So last year I was blaming my business for how I ended up in loans, in debts, in stuff like that, the draining. But then this year I lost a brother. I think I did a video about that. I lost a brother, and I was an adopted child at some point. So that family that lived with me, the son, took his life, and it has really disturbed me for months. It was so bad I even had to be taken to see a therapist because I was not okay. Like, it really messed with my mental health so much. After that whole thing, like for a month or two, I was like very, very bitter with God. And I kept feeling like God takes his good people. I was like, why would he come? He was so good and stuff. But now this is the third month, and I'm just now collecting my life and trying to do videos and stuff like that. And I started analyzing things and writing down one by one, and this is what I figured out. My business brought me nothing but money and profits. My business brought me nothing but a good name. I became a business owner at a very young age. My business brought me nothing but a beautiful image. I dress clothes tailored by my own company. My business brought me nothing but learning how to handle people, how to handle finances, how to build a team. My business brought me nothing but blessings and good things. But all this while, I've been feeling my business drain me, my business tired. Like I've been feeling my business was a mistake and I should have not had a business. But now that I've had time to sit down with myself, I'm like, oh, Brightstar, your business brought you blessings. You should be so grateful you have it. It has been the best thing that ever happened to you. It's the people that you chose to tolerate that actually drained you. Because I'm a forgiver, I want to just take people and train them and I tolerated a lot of nonsense, and it was the people. I did not protect my peace. I let people confuse me. I let people stress me. I let people drain me. So the business had nothing to do with it. The business actually just pushed me forward. But I kept tolerating mediocre people, and that's what drained me. So I need you to protect your energy. Don't be like me. I ended up so tired. I almost closed my business thinking the business was the problem, but it's actually the people I tolerated. You need to know that, protect yourself, have some distance, take time for yourself, relax. There was a time I never had my space, my personal house I was hosting people. Oh my goodness, I need to do a whole video on that. But protect your space, protect your energy. Your whole life is dependent on how good you feel. If you're okay mentally and you're fresh and you're healthy, everything else will move. You're not tired because of work, trust me. You're tired because of the people you are carrying on your back. And I am discovering that now, and I'm like, thank God I didn't close my business. I have just learned that I need to just be very choosy on who I hire and who I put up with and who I become friends with and who I just let them mentor. Let them mentor me, because I've had mentors who drained me. Oh God, a story for another day, but I've had this mentor who I told I wanted to relocate and go stay in the United States. That time, I felt I wanted to go in the creative industry, and the best place for that was the United States. And tell me why this person had the guts to tell me, with my hand, I did not need to think of relocating, because who was going to drive me, who was going to help me, and I was telling him I was going to be a star there. And sadly, when I look at the people I listen to people a lot, especially if I value you. So I ended up listening to him, so I didn't go ahead with the planning to relocate and stuff. But when I look at it right now, I am very choosy with who I even share my dreams. I am very choosy. Just be very choosy, because you are not tired because of your work or your business. No, you are tired because of people, and you need to protect your energy, because once you realize that, it's gold. You have a lot of potential in you. You can be the best version of yourself. You can be the best, but you have to learn to protect yourself from people. You just have to learn to do that. You just have to protect your life, your energy, because your whole life is dependent on that. You got it? Remember your why. Why did you start? The real reason, not the surface one. The one that made you cry. The one that made you pray. The one that made you say, I have to change my life. What was it? Because when your why is strong, no amount of exhaustion can stop you. Let me think about my why. Why did I stay? Now I understand where all my problems are when I'm telling you about this video. Now I understand myself so better. You see, doing videos, sometimes you're also teaching yourself. Now this is the thing. I never had the why to start a business. I never wanted to start a business. Oh God. I started a business because I was depressed at that point and I wanted something to do and I wanted to do it for 1 month and I go to media or music. And I think that is what has caused me a lot of confusion because I wanted to go to music or media. I did not want to stick to business. And also my why of staying in the business hasn't been that strong. Oh God, now I understand I'm never so committed to my business. I am committed to these videos that I am in my business. It's because I never had a very strong why. When I was younger, I wanted to be famous, like musician, be a global star. And my why then, the why that made me cry and pray to God every night, was I wanted to inspire young people from broken backgrounds to dream bigger and achieve it. And that is what made me want to do things, and I kept doing them so that I could be the star that inspire other stars. And that is why I think my whole life and even my old videos are actually based on inspiring people, encouraging people. It's because that was my why. I wanted to just be the motivation. I wanted to just inspire, and especially people with any slight physical challenge, because I really struggled accepting that. I wanted to inspire them. But then I forgot that in fashion. So now I need to tie my why to my fashion business, and that will give me enough reason to actually fight for it and to actually do it bigger. Now I'm gonna sit down after this video and say, why did you start fashion business? Honestly, I just wanted something to pass time, and no wonder I've never been so passionate about it. I just became good at it because I'm good with people and God's grace. But myself, I've never had a why, so I need to ask myself, why do I need this business to succeed? And I think by now I have a few whys. It's because I need to provide employment to like 1,000 people, and I also need to, you know, I have to think about that. But when I look at deep down, I'm like, do I still need to go to music? I don't know. I feel like I might end up being those people who do so much, and in my 50s, I go back and become a singer. And I mean, when I look at that, I need to become a singer right now when I'm still young and I have time, because no matter what I do, I always ask myself, won't I have done much more impact if I was in music? Like, music is in my blood, and unfortunately when I share with people, they don't understand my why. Like, they just feel like with fashion business you can grow and all that, but I would really want to sing and I need to do it. Like, why is my why? I need to have very strong why, and I'm challenging you, for you to keep doing it when you're exhausted, you need a very strong why, the one that was the real reason. I mean, the fame, the money, the word can come second, but there's one reason you wanted to make it. If it's money, then go all in, make money. If it's fame, whatever it was your why, ask yourself, what did you want so badly that you prayed to God? I used to want to like help kids, take them back to school, help the aged. I wanted to have foundations. I just wanted to do all those things. And when I tried to do them and they almost killed me, I think I lost my why. So I need to like strategically rebuild my why. And my why was always to inspire and help people and build a better community and education. And I think I'm gonna need to go back to that strongly, because hey, you got talent, you've got the power, you can still win and be a star. You are not too late. What is your why? You can be the strongest that God made you. You've got a talent, you've got the powers, you've got the grace of God, so you can do it. You've got. I don't know what was that I was singing. Understand your gifts and your talents. I need to tell you this. If you wake me up at 2 a.m., I am going to give a talk. If you wake me up at 4 a.m., I am going to give a talk. My biggest friend and one of my biggest friends is speaking to people and inspiring them. And I don't know why I kept fighting it, because I didn't want to be a motivational speaker. There's a lot of narratives around motivational speakers, and I didn't want to be branded as one. So I felt it wasn't cool for the brand I wanted to build. Not really, but most motivational speakers have a lot of controversies around them. And so I did not want to be one of the statistics. And I'm not perfect, I'm a human being, so I kind of kept feeling boxing myself as a motivational speaker was going, hey, not for me. And so because of that, I kept fighting it. This is the time I'm embracing it. I'm like, hey, Brightstar, this is a natural gift. You can speak and speak. You can inspire everyone you talk to get inspired. You need to embrace this, Brightstar. You are scared. You need to just let it slack. Okay. Now, if you wake me up at 2 a.m. to cook for you, if you wake me up at 2 a.m. to do a few stuff, I won't do them because I am not natural at them. If I like dancing, I'm a good dancer. I dance when I watch a video for like 30 minutes. I can do the same video, but I will not wake up and just create my own choreography. So I'm not like a dancer, natural dancer. I'm like a second-class dancer who, I mean, I can dance, but I have to be taught or I have to watch the video for like 20-30 minutes. So ask yourself, what is it that one thing that you wake up and do so effortlessly? Why you gift? Because trust me, at this moment I'm super exhausted. I'm not even had dinner. It's like 9:03. I've been standing like the whole day trying to record. I rested in between because I was feeling exhausted. But I enjoy being in front of the camera. Honestly, I love being in front of the camera. I love just showing up. God gave me the right career. Our God knows, because for fashion, it gave me a reason to always be in the camera. It gave me a reason to like fight my fears for, just showing up. I kind of feel like if I didn't have my clothes, I wouldn't be in the camera so much. But I always have to be in the camera because I need to show my clothes. God knew when He was doing that, because that has helped me build my confidence. I never used to be this confident, and that is why I record all my videos indoors. It's because this girl was shy. I was shy. I'm still shy, but not so much. I mean, right now I can interact with people. I can sing. I mean, I'm better off. But I am natural at speaking. I am natural at. I'm still figuring out things. I'm natural, but I'm natural at speaking, and my English is very eloquent, and I can actually speak like an American. I have an accent. Anyway, so yeah, I am gifted in speaking. So that when you figure out your gifts, those are the things that you need to do when you're exhausted. Because it's not like you're working, you're actually enjoying. I enjoy speaking to you, I enjoy here encouraging you. So figure out what are your gifts, what are you talented in, and try to pursue them, even if it means on your free time, because sometimes your gifts will need money for them to materialize in them. So after work, because you're not struggling so much to do this thing, your gift will actually take you to the next place. Your gift will take you to this. Figure out that, work on it, and know that your gifts will open for you doors that any other thing can't, and you need to invest in them. If you need to take online classes, if you need to enroll in class, like you just need to be a star, like wherever gifts you have, and invest in that, because you will be able to do that even when you're exhausted. When you love something, exhaustion is just nothing. You're going to be able to keep on doing it and keep on doing it. And I would advise you to know what is it that you're good at. What are you good at? I am good at speaking. Maybe I would be good in music. I don't know. I think I would be good in music if a lot of people didn't make me doubt myself. But yeah, maybe I can just. So what are you good at? What are you good at? That is the thing you need to do when you're exhausted, because you're gonna have your why. Remember why? Why do you need to do this thing? Because you're gifted at it and you can change masses and make millions with it while at that. Let me tell you something about myself. There are days I feel like not showing up. There are days I feel drained. There are days I feel I just want to disappear. There are days I feel I don't want to wake up, I don't want to see anyone, I just want to be in my own world. There are days I feel I cannot do this anymore. Like I am done. I am trying to survive, and life is like life wants me to die. There are days I feel like that. There are days I feel I do not have the energy to go on. There are those days, and there are many. But you know what? Sometimes I disappear. Let me just be honest. We are having a real talk, right? Real talk and real connection have to be real as possible. The truth is, sometimes I disappear for a few days. I haven't disappeared for a while, like a year, but I have disappeared most of the times since I was 18 to around 23. 23, now I'm 24. I have not disappeared so much. I think I'm growing. I am becoming a woman, and life is telling me, hey, you gotta be someone's mother someday, God willing, or someone's adoptive mother, and you're gonna need to show up even when things are not working. So I have not been showing up. I have not been hiding a man, but I disappear. But in those moments, even when I feel like I have to give everything up, and I feel I've reached my end, I will cry, I will feel bad, and then I will sit down myself and tell myself, if I stop, then everything else stops. My dreams stop. My future stop. My growth stop. My ambition stop. Everything stops. And I know I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Because I refuse to let temporary exhaustion destroy a permanent vision. I have these big goals of becoming a global brand, hey? Get used to your future superstar. You better get used to your future superstar. Because the day I'm gonna blow up in this whole world, and all of you gonna be knowing my name, I'm gonna tell you, hey, do you remember this face? So you better be nice to me. Because this, you are looking right here. I'm your next superstar. Anyway, I'm just bragging. I am a brag. So I was saying I refuse to let temporary exhaustion destroy my permanent visions. And so should you. There are days you will feel like that, but you need to know that your vision is permanent and it needs to be attained. Because God only put that in you and not anyone else. You are the only one who can execute the vision, the vision that God has given you, the dreams that God has given you, the growth that God has given you. No one else. You need to exhaust that. You need to show. You need to just know that this exhaustion is part of life. Sometimes even the best of the best get exhausted, and that means you are the best of the best. That's why you're exhausted. So you just need to rebrand yourself and come back stronger, because you cannot give up until you win and you become the star that you're meant to be. Okay? I don't know what is your language. I don't know if I should speak to you in your mother tongue so that you understand, but I need you to know that this exhaustion that you're experiencing is very temporary, but your dreams, they are permanent. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. So, if you are there and you're watching this and you're tired, then this is your sign. Not to quit, no. Not to pause on your dreams, not to wait for a perfect time. This is your sign to show up. Tired. Because one day, you will look back and realize the days that you showed up exhausted were the days that changed your life. Can I hear that again? The days that you showed up exhausted are the days that changed your life. If this video spoke up to you, okay, is there something like if this video spoke to you, I want you to write down there, I will show up tired. And mean it. Because your life is not waiting for you to feel okay and to feel ready. No, your life is waiting for you to move. Thank you so much, online family, for watching this video to the end. I really appreciate you. You're the reason I wake up and do this, because I want to share my experiences with you, and I want to challenge you just the way you challenge me in the comment sections, in the inbox. And I want to tell you, you can do it. Do it when you're exhausted. Show up every day. And if you've not been showing up when you're exhausted, why? How about you start today with just one thing you've always wanted to do? Just do one small thing that takes you closer to your goals every day, even when you're tired, and watch your life change and you become your dream person. Shine, shine, besties, and see you in the next